The book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 34. Wait on the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Avashai, and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, doing the lesson on the reward of the wicked. All right. You know, the reward of the wicked being Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And, you know, that's described in the book of Malachi. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick before we continue on, because we got to identify who the wicked is. All right. The wicked is a man. All right, it's a specific bloodline on the earth. All right, you got wicked people, you know, you got wicked Israelites, you got wicked heathens, but there is a race of people known as the wicked, and we're going to get into his future. But let's go ahead and get that verse that I mentioned really quick. So here we have it right here, the precept that I mentioned. It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4. Now it says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bashmi Avashai of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever. This is talking about the Edomites, who will be the so-called white race today. Now, understand that every so-called white person isn't an Edomite. All right, we understand that here at Great Millstone, because we got our people mixed in amongst all the nations. Some of the so-called white people that you see could be Israelites by their father's seed line. All right, because Jake has mingled in amongst, you know, the Edomite women as well, man, putting his seed in these white women, so forth and so on. And then throughout the generations, you know, you're gonna have seed that looks like Edomites, man, but they're actually Israelites in their spirit. But this is talking about the real actual Edomites out here in the world, man, who still exist to this day, and we're awaiting their destruction, which is going to come after their captivity. All right, after the return of our Lord Yahushua. But this is just a point to make that the wicked of the earth is the Edomites. All right, you got three classes of men on earth. You got the sons of the Most High, all right, which would be the Israelites. Then you have the sons of men, which are the heathen nations outside of the nation of Israel. And then you have the wicked, which are the Edomites, who the Lord has indignation with forever. They have no place of forgiveness or repentance, as it tells you right here. The Edomites cannot receive, salvation from the Lord, man. They're destined to be destroyed. But let's get into that, all right? All right, so here we left off in Psalms 37 and verse 34. Let's go to the next verse real quick. Okay, it says, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. And that's Esau, man. He's in great power right now to this day. His power is diminishing, all right, because the Lord is visiting this place. He's visiting the wicked, making inquisition of them, you see, because he's getting ready to judge their ass. But it says right here, the wicked are in great power, man. All right, Esau, he owns every damn thing. He's in every country, spreading his wicked ass influence. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it seems like he's strong. You get the greatest militaries on the planet Earth, because his blessing is the sword, as it tells you in the book of Genesis. You know what I'm saying? But let's go on to the next verse. And he spreads himself like a green bay tree. Imagine a tree, a huge tree spreading out branches. That's Esau, man. Okay, his ass is everywhere, sticking his nose in everybody's business. He has military bases in every country damn near. Okay, like a cancer spread across the earth, right? Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yeah, I saw him, but he could not be found. And that's the Edomites' future right there. That's prophecy, man. Because eventually they're going to be done away with, man, according to Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18. All right? You see? That's his future. It's all throughout the scriptures. Though he's prospering right now, his end is nigh. We're getting ready to see Esau's end. That's the age that we're in. That's the time that we're in right now, according to prophecy. That's why he's in World War III, getting ready to be demolished by these other nations. Even his own allies are finna turn against his ass. You see what I'm saying? You know? So that's his future. It's right here in the scriptures, man. Mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. And that's talking about the Israelites, man. We're the sons of the Most High. All right? And our end is going to be peace. And it's going to happen when this man is destroyed, man. When this man is finally taken out of power, put into captivity, and then eradicated. All right? But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. There you go, man. That's the future of the wicked, according to the word, man, which is true. We're just waiting for it to happen. We're already in the process of the wicked going down. All we got to do is hold on and wait. Hold on to the faith of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai. Because the Lord Yahweh was going to send his son Yahushai in the midst of World War III to completely take out all heathen rulership in the earth. Starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the wicked. They finna get the worst of the judgment of the Lord when he returns. And we are patiently waiting to see that. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker has been thriving in wickedness for centuries. And we're finally at his end. So I was doing some reading, and this is kind of what inspired this lesson, the book of Job, the 15th chapter. And this is, Job's friends pretty much, talking down on him, man. All right, because Job, his story, he was going through it, man. He was being afflicted heavily, all right, as a test from Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai, all right, of his integrity. But his friends didn't understand that, and they were pretty much saying that Job was wicked. That's why he was going through everything he's going through. And Eliphaz, the Temanite, was talking, but though he was speaking out of context, all right, we can apply this to the actual wicked. Job was not wicked, man. But what Eliphaz was saying applies to the actual wicked, which is Esau. So let's get a little bit of that. I'm going to jump down to about verse 20. Because he was kind of going in, man, though it was out of context. Now, verse 20, it says, the wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. And the oppressor is Esau, Edom. The wicked is the Edomites, as we established. Okay? You see? Matter of fact, let's get that particular verse in the NLT. So Job 15 and 20. So here we have it, Job chapter 15 and verse 20, all right, in the NLT, the New Living Translation. It says, the wicked writhe in pain throughout their lives. Years of trouble are stored up for the ruthless. You see? And Esau has years of trouble ahead of him, man. He's already entering into those years of trouble right now as we speak. He's losing power right now, because the Spirit of the Lord is turning up in the earth. Okay, and the prophets are exposing his ass, man. That's the Lord taking his ass out of power right now as we speak. And, he's getting ready to feel that pain. All right. All right. So back in Job 15 in the King James Version. All right. Verse 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come up on him. Now, I got a precept for this one right here. Check this out. A dreadful sound is in his ears, man. He's hearing the prophets prophesying against his ass as the Lord has commanded us to. As it tells you in, I believe in Ezekiel 35 or 36, where the Lord commands us to prophesy against Mount Seir. Now, if you didn't know, Mount Seir is synonymous to Esau, Edom, just like Mount Zion is synonymous to the Israelites. Okay, but the Lord commands us to prophesy against Mount Seir, and it's a dreadful sound in this devil's ears. I won't even try to rhyme on that one, man. But anyway, yeah, man. We're a dreadful sound in Esau's ears right now in these last days, because it's really the voice of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai, manifesting through the mouth of the prophets, man. The true prophets that are on the earth. It says, in prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. Who's the destroyer? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is that grim reaper, man. That man of war is coming back to destroy our enemies, which are his enemies as well. All right. It says in his prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. So when Esau thinks that he's, finally subdued the earth in wickedness, all right, because he has a plan of bringing that new world order to pass, and we're getting ready to see that, manifest here in the near future. Because Esau got plans for this world, man. He got plans to put all the people in subjection unto him. He has plans on putting a RFID microchip in everybody, which is the mark of the beast, which is a key component in his new world order, in which he will be God, that, in his mind. All right. So he's going to get it off the ground. And right when he thinks he's got everybody, that's when the destroyer is going to come and rip his ass apart, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get that precept I'm thinking of right now that goes right with this scripture right here. So this is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay, and this is not talking about physical eating in his actual stomach. All right, it's talking about, prophetically speaking, talking about Esau when he's about to fulfill his new world order, when he makes that RFID microchip mandatory. All right, which he will very shortly. That's a major end time prophecy that needs to take place before the destruction of the wicked. Right, he has to try to make his new world order, what's the word I'm looking for? A thing in the earth, man. Okay. And right when he gets it off the ground, the Lord gonna rain upon him, man, with thermonuclear missiles in the midst of World War III. All right, because these other nations such as Russia, all right, China, all the nuclear capable nations, even including his allies, all right, gonna turn against him, man. They're gonna turn against America, should I say. But all the Edomites lose in World War III. You see, all the heathen nations lose in World War III. But right when he thinks he's got this thing on lock, that's when the Lord gonna take his ass out, man. Okay, and the main, sign of him getting his new world order in place is the RFID microchip being made mandatory. All right. So yeah, as soon as he gets his thing off the ground, the Lord gonna rain upon him, man. And Salakia, matter of fact, I should have got this before. This is the previous verse. So this is Job 20 and verse 22. We just read verse 23, but let's read 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. All right, you see that? When he's full, and he thinks he's, in his sufficiency, all right, he's going to be in straits. That word straits meaning a difficult, position. It's not talking about like a straight line, which is spelled S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. This is S-T-R-A-I-T, meaning a narrow path of difficulty. And that's where he's going to be at, right when he thinks he got everything sold up, right? And it says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Now, this is where you got to look up these words, man. The elder apostles, starting with elder apostle Tahar, always harp on us to look up these words, because if you don't understand, the Greek or the Hebrew meaning of some of these words that are in the scriptures, then you're not going to understand some of the things that are written, man. Because that word wicked right there is not talking about Esau. Okay, because we established that the wicked is Esau, right? But this right here, when you look this word up, we're going to get it too. It's talking about something else. It's saying that every hand of the wicked shall come upon Esau. Let's see what this word wicked means. All right, this is why you got to look these words up, man. Okay, so for edification purposes, we got this verse pulled up in the blue letter, Job 20 and verse 22. Now I'm going to show you why it's so important to look up these words, man. I suggest you download this app, the Blue Letter Bible. All right, Elder Apostle Tahar. All right, put everybody onto this, man. Okay, now you go down to the word or the phrase of the wicked right here. Let's get it.
Strong's H 6001. A male.
Okay, now it says laborer, sufferer, wretched one, laborer, workman, sufferer, toiling. So that's talking about the people that are being afflicted by Esau. All right. See, you would read that word and think that it was talking about the wicked. How are the wicked gonna afflict the wicked? It's talking about the laborers, the ones that are suffering under this oppressor. They're gonna afflict Esau, man. You see? That's what that verse is talking about. So now we know what that means, that word wicked. Let's go back to the verse and read it again. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, difficult, times. Every hand of the workers, the laborers, shall come upon him. You see that? That word wicked means the workers and the laborers, as we just, stated. All right. So that means there's going to be a rebellion when Esau tries to implement his new world order. There's going to be, what I'm trying to say here. Resistance. People are not going to just go quietly into the new world order, man. They're not going to just quietly give up their rights and their freedoms and be complete slaves. Esau going to have to use violence, man. He's going to have to try to violate the people, and they're going to fight the fuck back. It's going to be a civil war going on, man. It's going to be crazy, and he's going to be in a difficult position when that happens. You see? His new world order is going to fucking fail. That's the future of the wicked. Now, let's go back. All right, so back to Job 15, all right? We just read that precept for what we read right here, right? In his prosperity, that's when the destroyer shall come. He's going to get taken out right when he thinks he got everything sold up, right? Because Esau's proud. He thinks he's going to continue on with his new world order. He thinks he's going to actually be God on the earth and have everybody else under subjection in his wicked satanic society. Hell no, the Lord finna come back and destroy that shit. And it actually tells you that in Daniel. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. It's prophesied for that to happen all the way in Daniel, man. It is prophesied for Esau to be taken out in these last days, man. We're trying to tell you people, man. A lot of you Israelites believe in America. You believe in the system. And it's prophesied, it's the will of Yahweh Shmi Yahushai that it gets taken down, man. And you're going to get taken down with it if you cleave unto Esau's system. Especially if you receive his RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. You're guaranteed to be destroyed if you receive that, man. And it tells you about that in Revelation 14 and verse 9. But let's get Daniel really quick and we'll come back. So here we have the highly prophetic book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter, and it goes into a vision of Nebuchadnezzar. All right. And Daniel, the prophet, interpreted, the meaning of that vision. And it goes into the destruction of all heathen rulerships, even ones that were going to appear after Daniel's life, man. All right. Daniel was seeing a vision of something that will happen way in the future. All right. Now let's jump down to about verse 30 to get the point. Okay. All right. Here it is. This is Daniel interpreting the dream unto the king. And thou, O king, sawest, and behold, a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. The image's head was of fine gold, his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay. Now I want to, get this real quick before I continue on. All right, this is talking about different rulerships. All right, each part of that statue was a different rulership. All right, in history. All right, the Babylonian Empire. You see, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, that was the head of gold, right? That's Nebuchadnezzar's empire. Then you had what it says. The breast and his arms were of silver, right? And his belly and his thighs of brass. Okay. So I believe the breast and the arms of silver was talking about the Medo-Persian Empire. All right. And the thighs of brass, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Greek Empire. All right. Now, verse 33, his legs of iron. All right. That's the Roman Empire. And his feet part of iron and part of clay. So the feet is the last part of the statue, and it's resemblance of the Roman Empire in this day and age, man. All right. That's talking about America, Babylon the Great, Esau's current rulership, man. Because its resemblance is of the ancient Roman Empire. Go look at Washington, D.C. You got the pillars and all the architecture because they modeled this bitch off of the Roman Empire, showing you that these devils are Edomites. The Romans are Edomites, and so are these devils today. Now, continuing on, it says, thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, or that last rulership, that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. All right, so something came and destroyed that last rulership, and everything else fell, after it. All right, that stone is Yahweh Shai, man. He's coming back to destroy Esau's rulership in the end, because he's that last empire. He's the toes of the heathen rulership. He's the end of the heathen rulership. It tells you in 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9, Jacob is the beginning of the world. Salak, it tells you that Esau is the end of the world. All right, he's the end of the society. All right, he will be ruling at the time of the end, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, the eternal kingdom, which we're coming into after this shit goes down, after the Lord Yahweh Shai comes and breaks the toes into pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them, and the stone that smote the image became a great mountain. All right, great government, because that word mountain is synonymous to governments in the scriptures, and filled the whole earth. And it's talking about the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so when Yahweh Shai returns to take the heathen rulerships, he's going to establish the kingdom of heaven. That's that great mountain, man. It's going to fill the whole earth, because everybody's going to be underneath the rulership of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and the Israelites. So that's where we at right here in prophecy, man. The vision of Daniel, where the stone, which is Yahweh Shai, that rock, destroys the heathen rulerships. So yeah, I'll read that one more time, just for, extra effect. Job 15:21. A dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. That stone cut, without hands, that's Yahweh Shai. He gonna come and destroy Esau, man, when he comes in the clouds of heaven, which are the so-called UFOs. Yahweh Shai is coming back on a huge chariot, man, what they will call a UFO. All right, those are the vehicles of the heavens, and that's how he's coming back to destroy Esau in the midst of World War III. All right, now let's read a little bit more in Job 15. We're gonna close it. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. That's right, the sword is coming for Esau, man. All right, the main sword being those thermonuclear missiles. It tells you in the scriptures that his own sword shall enter into his heart, because Esau, all right, he developed the nuclear missiles, and that very same weapon is going to destroy his ass, man, which is a brilliant, plan by the Almighty Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, his own sword is going to take him out. All right, he wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of his darkness is ready at hand. Is ready at his hand. All right, and the day of darkness is coming. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle. Esau's going to be overtaken by trouble and anguish, man. That's his future. And it's really the Lord taking his ass out, man. For he stretcheth out his hand against the Most High, and strengtheneth himself against the Almighty. And that's exactly what these devils do, man. With their blasphemous talk and their blasphemous plans for the earth, everything that they do goes against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, these proud ass devils, man, of the elites of Esau. All right, the globalists, as they like to say. All right, they're making plans on doing away with the scriptures, and doing away with the prophets, and doing away with the very concept of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because they want to be the Most High in the earth. You see what I'm saying? They want to be in total control. And that's him stretching out his hand against the Almighty. And Esau, your arms are too short to box with the Most High, as we like to say. How the fuck is the creation going to come against the Creator? That's how stupid these devils are, man. And the Lord made them that way. You're trying to strive against your Creator, man. All right? Stupid. Matter of fact, I'm going to read down to about verse 30. All right, we'll close it. He runneth upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his bucklers. because he covereth his face with his fatness and maketh collops of fat on his flanks. Matter of fact, let's get this in the NLT real quick. All right, so let's get this in the NLT. And matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna start at verse 25. For they shake their fist at the Most High, all right, defying the Almighty. That's Esau, man. He's the only race on the earth, on the planet Earth that does that. Okay. Holding their strong shields, they defiantly charge against him. Man. It says, verse 27, these wicked people are heavy and prosperous. Their waist bulge with fat. Because Esau, he think he the boss on the earth because the Lord allowed him to have the fatness of the earth, man. That's part of his blessing, but it's a temporary one. Okay? He's gonna get ripped away from his punk ass. It says, verse 28, but their cities will be ruined. They will live in abandoned houses. They are ready to tumble down. Matter of fact, let's jump back to the KJV. Hold on a second. But that's heavy. So we got the context of what this means, right? Meaning, they bulge out with fatness, man. They living good, man. When somebody's rich and prosperous, they get that big belly, man, because they eating good. That's Esau. But the Lord is fattening him up for the slaughter. Okay, and he dwelleth in desolate cities and in houses which no man inhabiteth, which are ready to become heaps. And this place is going to become heaps of ash and dust when it's all said and done with, man. When America is completely destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. That's right. Your time is coming to an end, Esau. The Lord has appointed your days, man. We're approaching your end every day that goes by. He shall not depart out of darkness. The flame shall dry up his branches, and by the breath of his mouth shall he go away. That's right. The Lord finna breathe upon Esau, man. With that fire, that thermonuclear fire. All right. It's gonna drop his branches, man. Okay. Meaning, his prosperity, he ain't gonna have no more fruit in the earth. No more wicked fruit will be brought forth out of these Edomites once it's all said and done with, man. And eventually, the fire's gonna burn his ass up when we do away with him in what Obadiah 1 verse 18. All right, so that there will be no more Edomites at one point in time. So let him live it up, man. Let him try to get this new world order off. Because right when he tries to get it off the ground and he makes that RFID microchip mandatory, the Lord gonna bring that flame on his ass, man. So just a quick lesson I wanted to do, prophesying against Esau. I was reading Job 15 and that stood out to me, man. So hopefully this was edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. All right. We're almost up out of here, man. We need this to go down. We need Esau to go ahead and bring that fucking chip, man. It's going to be the hour of temptation to try those who truly believe in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The elect are not going to take that chip, man. And they're going to be saved from the flame that's coming to destroy our enemies. So, yeah, that's a whole nother lesson. I'm in this right here. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And Kwam Yasharala and the Abad Babal. We've done, Esau. Shalom.